All right, well, welcome to Tool Tuesday. Sorry I didn't do a video last week. I had a lot going on, and unfortunately, I just didn't get to it, and I actually had a little bit of camera problems, too. Today, we're going to talk about a drill press. This is a pretty standard drill press. Nothing special about it. So really, the video is not particularly about this drill press. I just wanted to kind of show you a standard-looking one here. And this one obviously is out of whack here for some reason. It needs to be lined up with this here, but I don't know. This one's my dad's. What's he done to this thing? So it's got a couple adjustments here. Ah, Jesus. There we go. So of course you want that lined up, but this has a height adjustment. You can crank it up and down. Very, very handy. This is, I have a couple over my house too, but I just happen to be over Dad's, and I want to show you kind of a unique one. So hopefully you saw that. You got a crank over here for adjustments, you know, and then you can drill. There's nothing more to it. It's pretty straightforward. It's got a light on it, and that's it. Keep the key chuck tied over here. But this really is not what I'm talking about today. So stick around for just a second. I'm going to show you something pretty interesting. So this is actually what I wanted to show you today. Hopefully I've got the whole thing in the view. This is a drill press as well. It's pretty unusual. It has a self-feed to it. I'm going to shadow myself here a little bit. Let's get this out of the way. We have it, it's hooked up to a switch, so we can put it on here, and I'll show you here in just a second. But there's, if you lock, I know you lock this one way or the other here somehow. There we go. So if you turn it that way, you can use it pretty much as a standard drill press. Nothing fancy about it. But if you lock this over like that, then it ties this mechanism into this whole thing, and then it'll self-feed. And you can see that when I turn it on with this little latch right here. It's very simple, but it's all these gears here that kind of make the whole thing work. Mark, do you mind turning it on? This is Mark. Check out his channel, Mark in Maine, on YouTube. So you can take a look here how this whole thing works. You know, the motor's up here, turns the big gear. It's spinning this one, which is tied into these. It's got this off-centered knob here that's rubbing on this, which is causing this to rock back and forth. And then it is slowly grabbing the teeth and feeding the handle down. And if you watch it, you can actually see it is going down. So if I pull this like that, it breaks it loose, and you can use it this way again. And I can start it, stop it for a second. So if you want, you can actually get this down closer to where you're working, like this. Let's say you wanted to get it pretty close. You can lock it in and then go ahead and turn it back on. And it'll take over from there. And I don't know if you can see it or not over here, but that handle is going down. So a very unusual piece, interesting piece. Took some ingenuity to come up with this, but back in the day, people were pretty inventive. Shut it off. Hopefully you can hear me with it running, but if you couldn't, I was just going to say it's a pretty neat piece of equipment. It has a lot of working parts here, and I think you can change the gears and make some adjustments to change the speed of it, as well as the speed of how fast it feeds. I'm not sure. We haven't really messed around with it that much. There is a stop here. Actually, yeah, you can change it by these stops, because you can have it go not go and grab as many teeth. Right now I think it's going forward 3 or 4 teeth, but if you adjust this so this doesn't go forward very far, it'll grab 1 or 2 teeth or whatever, and you can change how fast it's feeding into your work. Anyways, just wanted to share that with you. It's pretty big. It is bolted to the wall here. It just has a regular motor on it. Who knows what ran it originally? It was hand cranked.
Originally, a lot of them were hand cranked.
I don't know if they hand cranked this one. Anyways, Dad says he thinks it might have been hand cranked, but I don't know. Anyway, thanks for swinging by Tool Tuesday. Please take a look at the 2 videos, one over here, one over here, and also down here in the corner. Click on my channel icon to subscribe. And thanks for swinging by Shane's Main Shop. Have a great day.